Conflict is inevitable in any relationship, but how we handle it can make all the difference. Love More, Fight Less by Gina Senarighi is a valuable resource for couples looking to improve their communication skills and navigate conflicts in a healthy and constructive manner. The book provides 30 communication skills and shows how to use them in various scenarios. This includes common trouble areas such as sex, money, and in-laws. By practicing these skills, couples can learn to effectively support each other during tough times and prevent conflicts from escalating. Whether you are married, dating, straight, gay, lesbian, high conflict, or low conflict, this book can benefit your relationship. The activities in the book allow you to practice the skills and apply them in real-life situations. Gina Senarighi's background as a couples and sexuality counselor and a certified relationship coach makes her an expert in this field. Her book is a valuable resource for anyone looking to improve their communication skills and build a stronger, more loving relationship. Idea 1. Quick tips for effective communication in relationships. Effective communication is crucial for any healthy relationship. However, learning new communication skills and implementing them in your relationship takes time and effort. Here are some quick tips to get started on the path towards better communication in your relationship. First and foremost, both partners need to be committed to the process and willing to make changes. This may require some patience and practice, but the end result will be worth it. Avoid limiting judgments and be open to trying new techniques, even if you've tried them before. Remember that having a skill doesn't mean you can't learn more nuances. The simplest skills can make the biggest difference in our most important relationships. During conflict, it's important to recognize and calm any distress. People often react emotionally during conflicts, which can sabotage the possibility of resolution. To interrupt this emotional reaction, recognize where you feel distress in your body and take a break to calm yourself before revisiting the issue with your partner. By implementing these quick tips, you can develop stronger communication skills and build a healthier relationship with your partner. Remember that effective communication is an ongoing process, and with commitment and practice, it is possible to create a strong foundation of communication in your relationship. Idea 2. Skills for navigating issues with sex and intimacy in relationships. Sexual intimacy is an important part of many romantic relationships, but it can be affected by various factors such as stress, work, and other life changes. This can lead to frustration and disconnection between partners. The following skills can help couples navigate issues related to sex and intimacy in their relationship. 1. Recognize and calm distress. Before starting a conversation about sex and intimacy, it's important to recognize any distress and calm yourself down. This can be done by taking a break, breathing slowly, or doing something that calms you. 2. State emotional intentions. Be clear about what you're looking for from the conversation. Are you seeking logistical help, empathy, or something else? If you're asking for action from your partner, make the request as specific as possible. 3. Shift from accusing to accountability. Take ownership of your part in the conflict and avoid blaming or accusing your partner. This will help open up the conversation and promote growth in the relationship. 4. Explore other forms of intimacy. Develop safe intimacy by asking your partner to describe times and ways they felt safe while being vulnerable with friends or family. Take a class or listen to a podcast to develop intellectual intimacy. Go to a religious service, musical event, or anything else that inspires awe or reverence to develop spiritual intimacy. Recognize and appreciate the practical intimacy that already exists in your relationship. 5. Ask specific questions about sexual preferences. When you're ready to talk about sexual intimacy again, ask your partner specific questions about their sexual preferences, such as what makes them relaxed, how they like physical contact initiated, and what creates safety around sex. 6. Take a look at the big picture. Evaluate your relationship's overall intimacy, including areas lacking and areas that are full. Consider how these areas affect each other. Remember, working on issues related to sex and intimacy takes time and practice, and both partners need to be committed to the process. By using these skills, couples can improve their communication and strengthen their relationship. Idea 3. Navigating financial differences in a relationship. Financial differences can be a major source of conflict in a relationship. It's common for partners to have different financial habits and practices, which can lead to disagreements about spending and saving. To navigate these differences, it's important to approach the issue with empathy, curiosity, and a willingness to understand your partner's perspective. One skill to cultivate is asking instead of judging. Instead of criticizing your partner's spending habits, try to ask thoughtful questions about their process or what's causing them to feel overwhelmed. Staying curious can also help deepen intimacy and understanding between partners. Asking follow-up questions can help you learn more about your partner and their financial habits. Assuming the best about your partner's intentions is another important skill. This can be difficult, especially when it comes to money, but assuming the best can help you see your partner's differences in a new light. Creating an emotional vocabulary can also be helpful when dealing with complex emotions surrounding money. Developing an emotional vocabulary can help partners understand each other's feelings and express their own more clearly. Ultimately, the key to navigating financial differences in a relationship is communication and empathy. By approaching the issue with an open mind and a willingness to understand your partner's perspective, you can work together to find a solution that works for both of you. Idea 4. Navigating family conflict in relationships. It is common for couples to experience conflicts related to family issues. However, these conflicts can be managed effectively if couples learn to identify repeating patterns, hold space for vulnerability, and use communication skills like ask, don't judge, and staying curious. To break negative patterns in the relationship, couples should draw flowcharts of the most common negative patterns and share them with each other. By understanding each other's feelings, thoughts, and actions, couples can interrupt the flow and come to a place where they can support each other in their differences. Holding space for vulnerability is also crucial during tough conversations about family conflicts. Couples should create a physically and emotionally safe environment, establish boundaries and limits with each other, treat each other with kindness, refrain from judgment, and act with integrity. Practicing this skill can help couples navigate conflicts in sensitive areas. Using communication skills like ask, don't judge, and staying curious can also help couples gain a better understanding of each other's point of view and increase communication and intimacy in the relationship. By approaching differences with curiosity instead of judgment, couples can effectively manage conflicts related to family issues. Summary. Conflict is a normal part of every relationship, but how couples handle it can make all the difference. Healthy couples have effective communication skills that allow them to approach conflicts with love and compassion. If you and your partner have different communication styles, it's okay. Constructive communication skills can be learned and practiced to replace old destructive habits. It's possible to have calm and productive conversations around sensitive topics such as sex, money, and family, even when there is conflict involved. Healthy couples also understand that some issues may never be resolved, but they can still have a positive relationship by communicating with kindness and understanding. Developing effective communication skills takes time and patience. It's important to be patient with yourself and your partner as you practice these skills. When it's time to have a tough conversation, make sure the setting is right. If one of you is tired, hungry, or irritated, address those needs before starting a deep conversation on a sensitive topic. By applying these skills, couples can create a more loving and connected relationship. Now, thank you for taking the time to watch, and if you found value in this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And in case you want to buy the book, use the link in the description. Trust me, you won't regret it.